Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Here with more Dungeon of the Rad Rage. We're on episode 12. Here with Braylef and Coffee Lich. How are you two doing today?
Doing good.
Doing good.
All right. Good to hear. Let me pop this up real quick. Would anyone like to recap what happened last time on our fortuitous adventure?
We finally found the second floor of the dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
We found some non-hostile goblins that were selling goods at inflated prices. We got some goods. Let's see. Yeah, we bought some basic goods. I don't remember if we got anything especially noteworthy. Debated for a while on whether we wanted to buy like a sling or a bow, I think.
Yes.
And then we met an imprisoned goblin named Tix, helped her out, and now she's part of the party.
Yeah, we love new people.
And then we like summoned a demon or whatever. That's not important.
Yeah, not important. Or as I put it for this title, as timely as Reese has just come in saying, I want to summon myself a sugar daddy. That's what I believe I may have just done. But then that's where we cut off last time. So I'll have to find out, a few things, important things like how much money this person has, if they'd be up for this kind of relationship. I guess their name's probably important, I guess. Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, thank you for the recap. I'll go ahead and bring us over and remove this under overlay so we can see where we are on the map. We're over here. Yes. The party has grown from 2 girls on a block to 3 girls, a block, a handsome skeleton. Not skeleton, sorry, undead. And perhaps this new mage. Ooh.
I mean, he is a skeleton right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Skeleton wearing scale mail.
Yeah, I just didn't want to conflate things, given the actual stat block, theoretically, for the character.
Yeah. He would not be a skeleton if I were to use the actual stat block, but he would also be significantly less interesting. He would just be like a dude with like really pale, almost bluish skin, and that's just a selfie of me at that point.
Pale bluish skin, interesting. TIL.
Yep.
You're one of the.
I'm 11, you say?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I've come back from the dead, sworn to kill every single guest at my hotel.
I will assist.
There's a whole ass job in itself.
Well, given what I've heard, yes, we'll be more than happy to help you out. I'm driving over right now. Session over, everyone. 4 minutes and 33 seconds in. Session over. See y'all next time.
See y'all next time where we will be streaming from prison.
It's not illegal if we don't get caught.
Ooh. Hey, I'm at 3,000 points.
Oh no. Oh no.
How do you have so much more than me?
I don't know. Anyway, let's click that show abs button.
I think I might. No, don't you. Oh my gosh. I'm going to refund you your points if you hit the show house button. It's not ready yet. So I think what might happen is, let me just ask y'all real quick. When you have the tab up and you're lurking, what do you do for the sound? Do you have the sound still running? Do you mute the window? Do you mute the stream? Like, what you up to? Let me click on.
I mute the stream.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
It's just gonna be echoey as shit otherwise. But
Okay.
I don't mute the window.
Okay.
Though I don't have any other notification sounds.
I see. I was just curious because I am now very curious how you do have more points, because technically, if you mute the stream itself, like you don't count as a viewer, I felt like that might affect points somehow, but Braylef should be accruing them at an increased rate over you because of his currently active subscription. So Braylef, how many points are you at?
I'm at 956.
950. Well, I guess you're not a true Captain Troy Handsome fan. Let me just tell you that right now. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
don't count as a viewer if you have the stream muted.
It depends. Oh, congratulations to Braylif on being first. I know that Reese just made that sugar daddy comment, but congratulations to Braylif on being first. Yeah, Twitch doesn't count streams in a few different ways. One, if you mute the stream itself, that's why I have the mute tab extension for Chrome. Very useful extension. In addition to uBlock Origin, which helps you block ads, looks at camera. If you are interested in blocking ads, you should look at uBlock Origin, the extension available for whatever web browser you're using. Anyway, so it doesn't count if you mute the stream itself. It also doesn't count if we raid into someone and it still says refer equals raid up in the URL, which is why some people say, hey, if you could just click on this link to come to my actual channel, you'll actually start to count as a viewer. Like it shows up as a viewer like for the red number, but as far as like I guess Twitch analytics go, it doesn't actually count. Yeah, those have been today's fun facts. Safe for work facts with Troy.
Very strange. Well, I guess I'll just have the tab muted from now on then.
I'd appreciate that. It's no pressure since it's apparently accounting you still, since you have 3,000 channel points, enough for that fancy show abs redeem that is totally ready. Looks at camera again.
Yeah, I'm clicking on the show abs now.
No. All right.
I learned that I was at 3,000 because as soon as you have enough points for something, Twitch immediately yells at you to spend them instantly. So as soon as I hit 3,000, it was like, hey, spend your 3,000 hold-on points on this tier list that I don't know what is.
I'm sorry. I think I have the opportunity to turn those off so it doesn't like yell at you. But
I have made the mistake in the past of clicking on them and redeeming commands that I was not actually interested in, specifically because I didn't know that that's how it walked. I didn't know that's what was going on. So I thought it was just like hey, you've been in the chat for a while. Let's boost that engagement one way or another. Do this thing. Get the streamer to do a thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then it's like, oh, that spent all the points that I had.
Yeah.
But don't click on those anymore for obvious reasons.
Well, depending on who it is, they can of course refund you. But yeah, it is annoying, like especially if they don't, or if it's something you didn't want in the first place. For example, like, you know, I was in a stream and I redeemed the like berate me redeem, and I would never do that of my own volition. And she pulled up like this list and started berating me in Japanese. I would not have of my own volition asked for that, just for the record. I was helping someone out. It's a long story, but yeah. I swear. I wish I could put a halo over myself right now. Imagine there's a halo over me.
No.
Damn. But I can be your angel or your devil.
Wonder what the origin of that is.
I'm also curious because I just sent a version of it that had one of the Game Grumps in it. And I'm like, did Mr. Game Grumps over here invent this meme?
Aaron Game Grump.
Yeah, it was Aaron Game Grump.
Oh, hey, there's another 10 points.
More points more blood for the blood god. But yes,
I wonder if it's because of the fact that I spent a good amount of the time like actually watching the stream, so I get like more of the little pop-ups or like, here are some extra points.
Yeah, it does say for every 5 minutes that you watch, you get 10 points. And then if you claim the special green button, you get 50 points.
Yeah, I claim a lot of those.
Nice. Yeah.
Still, I don't know how I got to 3,000 so quick, but I did, and that's the important thing. Anyway, that show abs button's really tempting.
I'm happy to hear it. Speaking of abs that we all want to see, what about this guy right here?
Alright, what game were we playing? You're the DM this week, right?
You know what? I could have. I am definitely the DM on Friday. I could have DM'd today too. Ready to rumble. Because y'all are getting your level up on Friday, by the way.
Yay! More spells.
God, right? You're a wizard. Oh God.
Yeah, I was always very curious about So I was very curious about, like, so wizards are supposed to be the guys that have, like, all of the spells, and they gotta, like, tailor your list to what you're expecting to do that day in the session. And it's like, okay, sure, but, like, you only get so many spells, what the hell? And then I started playing, and I was like, oh no, never mind, you get to learn 2 spells every single fucking level on top of learning them through the spell book. See, I thought it was just like, at certain levels you learn like another spell of like a certain level, and then also you got and then also you could learn spells via the spell book. I thought that was how it worked. So learning it was just like, nope, 2 per level, every level up. Of any level that you have spell slots for, it's just like, oh, that's insane.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So many choices. That's one of the largest spell lists in the game. Damn. It's a little overwhelming, which is why I am concerned for some of my friends who are first-time players and have wizard characters. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. That's part of the reason why so many of the wizard subclasses are like built to kind of limit you in certain ways. But I don't know. I personally like a lot of the subclasses for wizards. So many of them are boring as shit.
Feel that?
So,
Yes.
dungeon. When we left off last week, you guys had discovered this bedroom labeled as Calabash's Chambers. Do not enter unless your name is Halistar or Calabash. You thoroughly investigated the room and found that there was nothing to find, except for a single note in an empty chest that says, "This is your retirement fund. Do not spend this on alcohol." Environmental storytelling. Love to see it. And a rug that had a red stain underneath it, which you guys revealed to be some kind of magic circle. And you deigned to finish that magic circle off, and it resulted in a sudden and immediate summoning of a middle-aged man with a fairly unkempt beard and a bottle of wine in one of his hands.
Ooh. Oh, unkempt beard. And bottle of wine. Okay.
As soon as the man's feet touch the ground, it is obvious that he is having difficulty standing up straight, as he is constantly swaying on his feet.
Dolce will help him stay steady. Hopefully not die. I'm nervous for her.
Oh, who are you? The man jumps at your touch as you try to help him steady.
Oh, sorry for scaring you. Who are you? Who are you?
Who am I? You're in my room. What do you mean, who am I? I'm Calabash. Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here unless you're Halistar or Calabash. You don't look like Hal. Is your name Hal?
It can be.
Okay, be whatever name you want, baby. Just kidding. She doesn't say that. That was me.
Maybe she should say that.
Hey,
Maybe that's the correct way.
how do you know we're not Calabash and you're an imposter?
I'm not too drunk to fall for that one. Yeah.
Do we have any more wine?
Let me check.
Do you have one?
I don't think so.
No. Well, if you're in here, you're not supposed to be in here unless your name is Halistar or Calabash. So I guess you must be Hallistos. Otherwise you couldn't be in here.
Hmm. Dolce.
Well, what
God.
what do you Hallistos want?
Yes, Hallister. What do you want? Dolce will kind of like, if I don't know if this mage is or this person is allowing Dolce to get. Basically, she wants to leave this new individual in Daffodil's capable hands, as she will step in like this direction to like be on this side. You know, trying to guide this person to look at Daffodil, so that if I don't know if this person will allow her to be behind him, but.
What did we want here? I think it just seemed like an important room, right?
Very important.
Is I'd like to ask, is he facing directly at Daffodil?
It's kind of like staring mostly at the wall.
Yeah.
Occasionally it will like turn to look at one of you guys, sort of, but he's never looking like straight on.
Okay. I would like to cast Disguise Self on myself to look just like this person.
You're gonna okay. May I get like a stealth roll
Sure.
for that?
Yeah,
then?
that's fair. It does have a
just-
verbal component. All right. Stealth.
Yeah,
Ew.
well, you're definitely more than capable of disguising yourself as himself, just barely behind him.
Okay, I'm excited. All right. So I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder, be like, hey there, me. And kind of also sway as if I'm inebriated.
I don't remember putting the meal in here.
What were we doing before? What's going on here? What were we doing before all this again?
You roll me a persuasion.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you're talking. Okay, you're not a male. Oh, you must be another magical clone Hal made. Help me with my studies. Oh, Hal is so nice when he's not torturing us.
Oh, he tortures us? I must have repressed those awful memories. That sounds horrid.
Your memory is terrible.
Huh? Who's
You're
memories?
always forgetting things. Well, remember we were experimenting with teleportation magic. Remember, that's what the circle is for, right?
Yeah, right. That's how we got here.
Magic circles always require, you always need two. You always need two magic circles, one here and one there. He just kind of like points at the wall when he says there. So remember, wouldn't it be so helpful if you just needed the one? What if you just needed one? You don't have to. With two, you need to already go to the place you want to go to make the magic circle.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm
stupid.
saying.
So what if you just needed the one, right? So that's what we were working on. But then we got stuck midway. We made some kind of pocket dimension. Remember those things? So we made this little pocket dimension. So we got stuck in now, and with got stuck in there, and we had I don't know how long we were there for. How long have we been in there for, Hal?
Oh.
He taunts to Daffodil as he says that.
Are there any context clues that I can use to determine this amount?
No. The room is dusty. That's about all you got.
I'd say about
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, I missed what Hal said. What did Hal say?
It is not. It doesn't matter that much. We were there for a while, I think. So
How are you still drunk if you've been there for so long?
Cause I'm smart. He taps his forehead. He taps the side of his head and is like weirdly forcefully with no clear rhythm to it. I'm smart.
So smart. Dolce will also tap her head like, oh yeah, smart.
So we got stuck there, right? Right.
Right.
But magic still works, but time seemed to be all moving real slow. But magic still works in it. So was able to magically construct a little pub. Made a little pub for myself.
Ooh. Pubs are the
With
best.
a little unseen servant bartender, and magically conjured wine and ale. But let me tell you, that stuff sucks. It sucks in there. I want to be there. But, and he turns to look at Dolce.
Uh-huh.
But we are stuck there. We fucked up the magic. We fucked up the magic. He points at the magic circle. You see what I mean? Look at it. You know what it says? You know what it means?
Yes. Yeah. Tell them.
It sucks. It's fucked. It's not a teleportation circle. It's a summoning circle. We made a fucking summoning circle instead. But so we summoned ourselves into this pocket dimension, and now we're bound to that place. So now Hal, he points at Daffodil, finished the circle. It summoned us back here. That circle gets messed up. We just go right back to that crappy pub in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta do research. We gotta think again. Gotta figure out how to unbind ourselves from that circle. Unbind ourselves. I don't want to go back. The place sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
So if you excuse me, Hal, I gotta get back to my research.
Are you able to research in this state?
I am able to research in this state. You've seen me walk. You've seen me walk 100 times. I can't research if I'm not in this state. The drink opens your mind. The possibilities.
Ah.
On that note, I'm out of wine.
Looks like you're out of gold too.
You don't pay me.
What did the note in the chest say again?
It's your retirement fund. This is your retirement fund. Don't spend it on ale.
And there was nothing in there, right?
Correct.
Well, what happened to your retirement fund I gave you?
My what? Oh, I spent it on ale. Anyway. Here. How? He pulls out this little note from his sleeve. I meant to bring this down myself a while ago, but I'm gonna be way too busy with my research now. Could you bring this note to one of the innkeeps in Skullport, and they'll start send me wine again, and I can do my research.
Skullport, which direction is that again?
Ah, you're silly. Yeah, I always a joke, so.
Do I know where Skullport is?
You have no idea.
Have I ever heard of this place before?
You never heard of this place before.
Okay, so it's not like the next town over from the place above, right?
You can infer that it's some kind of next town over.
Okay. And to clarify, we are not allowed to leave the inn or this dungeon.
Basically.
Alright. Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Ah, thanks, Hal.
Wait, me. I have a question.
Yeah, what was that?
What if to tide us over until Hal returns, we use some of the alcohol that there's a shop nearby, market. I'm sure they have alcohol there. Would that do a good job of tiding us over until Hal can get back from Skullport?
Yeah, sure. A market? In the dungeon? Well, we went out space now? That's weird. Yeah, I guess we could go get stuff over there. Look, I don't have money, so I don't know how good a marketplace is gonna do me right now.
Oh, it's okay. One of the tables they use trade. They trade. Do you have anything you could trade for more alcohol?
No, I don't.
Does it look like there's anything on his person that I could be like, oh, what about that?
He's wearing clothes and he's got that wine bottle. That's about it.
Oh, Jay, tell him to take his clothes off.
Kind of already barely wearing them. He kind of. He's been in that pocket dimension without like laundry services for a while.
Oh, do I know? Definitely do you know prestidigitation.
I wish. That's a great roleplay spell.
But the important thing is, does Halistar know prestidigitation?
It's true. So
break
true.
your cover by casting it.
Okay. Well, me.
He probably does.
Me. You should get some rest before you go back to your research. Research is important, but sleep is where you dream, and dreams are where the dreams can tell you what to do. Yeah, we should sleep. OJ gestures over to the bed.
Are you sure you and me? That doesn't make sense at all. Look, I go take a nap, I wake up, I'm gonna be sober. I can't research if I'm sober. You don't. Yeah, you never listen to me.
Okay, I see. You make so much sense to me. I will help Hal find more alcohol for you. You keep up the good research. Yeah. Yeah, pats Calabash on the shoulder.
Alcohol me say I'm drunk. All right. See you guys later. I'm gonna get back to my research. He goes over to sit down at his desk. He starts pouring over the books that, if you remember from last week, all blank.
Yeah.
And he gets about 3 pages of very intense reading in, and then he just kind of like flops down onto the desk and falls asleep.
Excellent. Now that the other me is asleep, we can continue our exploration of this tunnel.
I mean, you don't need to do the voice around me, but
Is this what most of your interactions are like in your party?
no, I think this is pretty new for us.
I can only do this once per long sleep.
I like the fact that the voice changed after Calabash fell asleep.
It partially happened because if we're going to progress farther into the dungeon and come across anyone, I just want to not sound like a hyper early 20s-year-old girl.
I see. That's who you're playing.
I know, but she doesn't look like it right now. She looks like this middle-aged sugar daddy.
Okay, Calabash has more a vibe of like unwashed college dropout.
Okay.
But in his mid to late 40s, whose personality has not developed since like second semester or sophomore year of college.
Got it.
What is he, hot?
Probably not.
It depends on what you're into, I guess.
Well,
Well, you like demons and whatever. Is he hot?
Not a demon.
it
Oh,
just
I
looks
thought it
like
was.
that. That's the class.
That's the default mage token.
Oh, and is that person a tiefling?
I think so. That's the same token that the customs agent had at
Yeah, on
Radiant
Radiant
Citadel,
Mhm.
until Lightning replaced her with some nerd girl from Genshin Impact or whatever.
Shiny Chariot from Little Witch Academia.
Yeah, sure, whatever. That.
Can't just make up words, right?
It's not even her name when she looks like that.
That is fair. I have only seen the OVAs. I haven't seen the series.
Do they even reveal her identity in the OVA?
I don't remember. Like,
I know that in the first like 1 or 2 episodes of the actual show, they like imply it, but I don't remember if they actually imply it or reveal it in at least in the first OVA. I don't know if there are more.
well, I actually don't remember her other name, so I just call her Shiny Chariot. Isn't like Ursula, not Ursula Le Guin, but like, I don't know.
Ursula Le Guin. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Still.
Well, that's the author of the Earthsea books, which 1, I need to read, and 2, are superior to the Harry Potter books in every conceivable way, from what I can tell.
Such a cool last name. Why couldn't I get that last name?
Perhaps you can.
Go change your last name.
Well, we could go back to the bazaar and see how the goblins react to seeing him in person again.
Yeah, we could
Maybe
find out
gather some information.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll try to kill me.
Always possible.
Always possible. This is D&D.
I hope you guys had a good time with Calabash, though.
Oh, absolutely.
That was very fun.
I don't know if I've interacted with a drunk person in D&D before. Well, yeah, I'm ready
He
to move
makes
on.
me want to drink right now. Be right back.
All right, this is where we
No,
stand.
maybe some other time.
Okay. Anyway, welcome back. Yeah. Let's head out. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. How long does disguise self last? 8 hours?
1 hour.
Oh, interesting.
You're just gonna look like Calabash for the next hour.
Yeah. Oh. Hello, fellow kids. It is
It's not
I.
even concentration.
Great. Yeah, which is important because if I drop, become unconscious, I believe I'm still in this form. Which I found out for the first time because I've told this story before, but the first time, one of the most iconic uses of disguise self I saw was, what was it? What was it? Was it Del Belfiend, the vampire succubus that I had in Forge of Fury the first time I ran it. The thief was enamored with her, the rogue, so was in the room alone with her and the bard. Used disguise self on himself to turn into her to lead the rest of the party away. He ran out, the party chased after him, especially the Echo Knight, who ran over with his reflection, his Echo, swapped places with his Echo, and just wailed on the rogue in disguise as the succubus, and almost rendered him unconscious, all while the bard was looking on like, oh my god, that's not the succubus! That's our threat!
Fantastic.
Nice.
I'm like, if you go unconscious, does it end? No, it doesn't.
Keep kicking them. Gotta make sure the succubus dies.
Thanks for the luck, Reese.
Kick.
He's dead yet?
Oh dear God, what voice did I give Tix last time? I don't remember anymore.
It's like some kind of vague, like Boston or New York accent or something.
Sounds about right.
It pains me that I lump those two together as if they're the same thing, but honestly, I have a hard time telling them apart.
Yeah, I'm not too good with accents myself.
Just gonna have one of these days. I'm gonna have a character who's voiced entirely by like voice clips from a pre-existing character. They just have like fucking canned lines. They can never participate in a conversation.
So, as we step into the bazaar, do the goblins especially react to the sight of Calabash? Is his name? What's his name?
Calabash?
Calabash.
Oh, right. Completely, immediately forgot that you were disguised. No, not really. No one reacts. Some of the goblin vendors that you guys did dealings with earlier look a little confused as they see most of a party that they recognize, but then also like the tricolored haired girl in her 20s has been replaced with like mid-20s like disheveled hippie with a beer gut.
Dolce pats her beer gut. Oh, but then realizes that her hand is gonna go through, and so she tries not to make it go through and makes a thump sound with her mouth.
Incredible.
And she'll proceed. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we got that information that no one's particularly reacted. Unless you're interested in actually purchasing alcohol, I'm cool for whatever from here on out.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to buy some alcohol. It's not that expensive as I recall, and it could be an interesting bargaining chip. Though we still don't really
Trust.
Still gonna want that bag of holding at some point. By which I mean you're gonna have to carry the booze.
Oh yeah, I love booze. Dolce sticks her tongue out as Calabash, like, ah. Yeah, I'm sure she's role playing this correctly. Where is the nearest alcohol stand? Probably in some general.
We'll put it there.
Oh, sorry, can you ping it again?
Nope, you had your shot.
Damn it.
It looks like a gallon of ale is 2 silver pieces. A mug is 4 copper pieces. A common
Are you tripling it
pitcher of common
automatically?
wine. What?
Did you automatically triple it, or is this pre-triple?
I have not tripled it yet. A pitcher of common wine is 2 silver pieces, and a fine bottle of wine is 10 gold, which would be 30 gold. So,
Damn. Perhaps on the way back. Unless you wanted to buy it now. How you feeling, buddy? You wanna get slosh now? You wanna sloshinator later? Sloshinator later.
well, we could get a pitcher of wine to go.
Okay. Yes. Dolce Bash, Cala Dolce, Dulce the Calabash is going to eye the pitcher of wine. And what was the total price for the pitcher of wine? At least that you determine. It could be different here. Dulce.
For a pitcher of common wine, it would cost us 6 silver pieces here.
Okay. She will show interest in the pitcher of common wine.
So the stand is manned by 2 goblins, one of whom is walking a crudely put together wooden cash register. The other one is playing the part of bartender and is wearing notably fancier clothing, but is also wearing clothing that is much too big, at the very least made for a dwarf. The goblin acting as bartender also has a very well maintained mustache, and they are cleaning a single glass with a cloth. Behind them sits about 15 glasses that have clearly never been touched by that cloth.
Incredible.
The one walking the register hears your order, passes it on to the bartender. Well, the order was 1 pitcher of common wine, correct?
So preferably in
right.
a container that is easy to transport.
That's right.
The bartender looks over at Dolce, this guy's calabash. His eye drifts down to the beer gut, and he says, "Just one."
That's my favorite interaction of the session so far.
Hey, haven't you seen this guy before?
No. Should I have? We don't get too many humans coming through the market.
And how long has this bazaar been here? How long have you guys been here?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Market's been in place for about a year and a half, maybe. Our stand has only been here about 6 months. A lot of the stands kind of come and go.
Alright.
Money is not super great around here. Adventurers are generally the cash cows, as it were. But not a lot of them make it past the first floor, and ones that do, not a lot of them actually have money on them, presumably because the first floor got looted a while back. So most of the vendors here either close up shop and get hired out as the guards for various people on the floor, go to different floors, or make enough money that they're able to get out of the dungeon and set up a better business on the surface. Or they get eaten by one of the wandering monsters.
One of the wandering monsters? Multiple wandering
Oh, you guys are new here.
Hello.
Gotcha.
Moo.
You could say we're new, or you could say he's been here for longer than any of us.
Looks at the camera.
The cashier goblin looks Calabash Dolce up and down, gives him the good old elevator eyes, and then says, "Nah, he's definitely new."
All right, well, that actually does answer some questions for us. All right, well, thank you.
No problem. That'll be triple whatever the normal price is. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing other stuff.
I assume that's what he says.
Triple the normal price.
All right, so sorry. How much am I handing over? If Braylon is
6 silver.
6.
So it's normally only 2
How,
silver.
how about God. Hold on, let me. Oh. Oh, we good? Okay. I will hand over a gold. Oh wait, a gold and 1 silver. Wait, there's no such thing as a 5. Sorry, I'm used to real world math, like where there's like if you hand over.
The total price is 6 silver unless you're buying multiple.
Yeah. No, I was just used to because you know if something is like say something is 70 cents, right? If you hand over $1.20, you'll get like 50 cents back instead of just handing over the dollar to get 30 cents back. So now you have all these coins.
Okay.
You know. But I will hand over gold because I don't have 6 silver.
I mean, I have 6 silver.
Okay, I will. How? I can't let you do that. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Bye.
Sure, can I have some change? Or can I have the gold for change?
Dulce puts it on her face. Catch.
She can't catch. Well, wait, she can catch it with Mage Hand.
I'm sorry.
Loving how incredibly just weird and awkward every interaction is going to be for the next hour in game, while method actor Dolce is getting really into the poet of Calabash.
Oh. Guess we'll see.
Right, well, silly pickles will float over the 6 silver.
Can you add it to your inventory, or you should do? I need to add it to mine.
You should probably.
Okay.
Do it.
What is it? Pitcher of common wine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, free pitcher. Okay, I've added it. You know, if the transaction goes through.
Yep, the goblins happily take these 6 silver, pour you a pitcher of common wine. It doesn't look especially appealing. It doesn't look like it's quite the right color, but it's probably
Close
fine.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got real heavy, close enough vibes to it.
Well, good thing I'm not
Pleasure
doing
doing
this.
business with you.
You too. We'll say that to both of them. You too. All right. Alcohol procured. Where to next?
Well, I was going to suggest passing through to the right side of the hallway, but as I recall, we're trying not to go too far through here with ticks, so maybe we should try that doorway down there that we didn't open yet.
To the library, Dulce will say, and she'll head towards the door.
Oh, I meant the other doorway down further across from
Oh, down there. To the library, she will say, and we'll go the other direction.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, this was the room with the fountain in the middle, I believe.
It's more accurate to say it's a well. If my memory serves correct.
Okay, yeah, because we were able to get some potable drinking water out of that particular facility.
Yes, indeed.
I will attempt to open this door with Mage Hand if it's light enough.
Quite right, quite right. Let's open this door and see what's behind it.
Whole lot of interesting voices tonight.
Exquisite. It's a hallway of some sort or a room, perchance.
It is indeed some kind of room and or hallway.
Devious.
Blimey. We'll say we'll step to the room. Or hallway. Ah, hallway.
Room, actually.
Ah.
Alright. This is a well-maintained walk room, though it smells of rotting flesh and ozone.
Oh.
I don't know what that
Me
means in this
neither.
context, but that's what it smells like. One sec.
Okay.
There are various odd metal instruments that rest atop various tables, along with several loose scraps of parchment strewn about the room as well.
Oh, by the way, what exactly did the note say that he gave me?
Oh, have you read it yet?
I'll read it.
Basically, it is a simple contract requesting, well, it's more of an invoice, I guess. It's essentially an invoice requesting payment for services rendered in the form of regular shipments of wine to Calabash.
Got it.
Basically, he's using you guys to stock up.
Alright.
Intriguing.
You said there were loose scraps of parchment in this room?
Indeed.
I would like to examine these scraps of parchment. Perhaps they are quite important to me. Calabash.
Incredible. So at first you're just able to find a whole bunch of notes that mean very little to you on their own, referencing things things with such terms as rate of decay and accumulation of charge, though eventually you're able to find what looks to be a single page from a logbook or a diary. And it says, Day 1. Alistair has granted me this abandoned copper mine in the arcane chambers. Finally, I have access to the components needed for my experiments. Everything beyond that point, however, is smudged and illegible.
Why, it seems to be a page from my diary.
I love that the voice is just changing every room.
I am
Incredible.
inconsistent.
Tune in next time to watch the tragic fall of Lightning's acting career.
Well, might as well hold on to that.
Yes, this page of my journal cannot go vulnerable. We must hang on to it at all costs.
Yeah.
Hip hip, cheerio, off we go.
Miss Dolce, are you all right? Elaine says.
I am perfectly fine, Wayne. Thank you for asking. Sorry, I need to do it as if I'm Dolce pretending to be. So I have to. I have to like raise my voice. It's like, don't worry, Wayne. I am perfectly fine. I just got to do this for another 47 minutes.
Hicks mumbles under her breath, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh, Zolse will continue to address you, Wayne. I am the least crazy out of my two selves. You'll just go for it.
Yeah, I suppose it's accurate.
Zolse gets like a headache in her head for some reason.
Less under her breath, Tix responds, "You beg your pardon?"
Wait, what was the last thing I said? Was it the...
Said that this was the less crazy of your two personalities.
Yes, I am... It's been a long, indeterminate amount of time. This dungeon is not good for my mental health.
Mood. From in the next room over, you can see a number of barrels seated in the room. Give me a sec. I can actually illustrate these.
All right.
They have specific placements.
Kind of suspicious.
Pre-made adventures, man. Weird like that. You're able to see a number of barrels in the next room. Overall, you should hopefully be able to see. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, I see them. Barrels. They might have alcohol. Yes, I need me some alcohol.
You don't have to do it when we're all by ourselves.
Who says we're by ourselves? The walls are always listening, Hal.
Godspeed good. This is a whole new type of torture.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fine fellows.
I really thought those two hallways were going to lead to the same room.
Oh, okay. I'll post up here. I'm gonna keep an eye on the barrels in case they attack.
Oh God, it goes down so far. Okay.
So Daffodil, what's the play? We going down there? We staying up here? What's going on?
Let's explore these barrels first.
Yes. There are 12 sealed wooden barrels covered in dust, spread throughout the room.
And 6 of them are important enough to be on the map.
I got bored and didn't want to have to fucking...
That's right.
Yeah, it's fair. Alright, I'll start opening them up and looking into them.
Okay.
We'll say we'll
Can't
be
wait for
support
more
from back
Gricks
here.
to jump out or something.
God.
A very fail feel. So you're opening up one of the barrels to check inside?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Roll me a 1d12.
Ten Gricks.
Oh God. No.
Indeed.
Oh God. Well, it's gonna be a crick and barrel number 10 or something.
As a matter of fact, no. It's worse. As you open up, possibly. As you open up one of the barrels to check inside, there is some kind of fleshy figure with is sort of bluish gray in color. Squeezed into the barrel.
Oh.
As you open the barrel, its head suddenly turns up to look at you, and it hisses. And just as that happens, 6 barrels
Oh God.
shatter
Oh God.
as various ghouls break out.
Incredible.
What the fuck is 7B? Oh, is that just the name of the room?
Oh my god, I hate that is a thing.
Yeah.
Yes, 7B is just the name of the room. All of them have names. They're all labels anyway.
Imagine if they didn't.
It would be impossible to read anything in his fucking books. I was afraid of that.
Of the barrel being in the way.
The barrel not being big enough, and I thus clicked on the ghoul token instead of the barrel token.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I don't know what barrel exactly you were checking, but I did kind of imagine it as being this particular one, and that ghoul happens to be going first, so that's cool.
Nice.
Oh,
I imagined it being the one in the middle, but yeah, that works too.
fair enough. Forgot that your Wayne needs initiative order as well. Initiative
Definitely.
count. So, first up is this ghoul that is going to attempt to attack Silly Pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not right. There we go. So, okay, well, the ghoul is going to attempt to bite Silly Pickles.
Mhm.
That's a 14.
Just misses thanks to my armor.
Nice. Well, that's the end of that guy's turn. Ewain, always raring to go. She's gonna quickly charge in here and start swinging at these. And start swinging at these ghouls. Which one's he attacking? He's gonna attack the one in the middle, right next to Blockhead. Swing number 1 with the Death Touched Great Axe. What's this guy's AC? Just barely misses. And again. Hits. For... Hits for 11 damage. And that ends his turn, so Silly Pickles, you're up.
Alright, Silly Pickles will attempt to attack that same guy with Blockhead.
Mhm.
For 9 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And if he's still up, she'll try again.
He's still up.
Another 15.
He is not still up anymore. Silly.
Yeah, that's my name. Let's see. Curious. For now, I'll end my turn there.
Alright. Dolce, you're up.
All right. Dolce will move over here, 5'10". She'll look over at this individual in the corner and she'll say, "Why me? It's a monster!" And she will shoot a firebolt at it.
Gotcha. This one up here?
Oh, yeah, the one up there.
Yeah, that misses, unfortunately.
Oi! Ah, my bones! My joints! And she will move back this way to kind of camp. She's gonna like squat a little. Well, she's not gonna be pro. She's just like bend her knees a little. She's gonna make fake cracking sounds since she's an old person, and then she'll just get ready to like. Well, I guess she's got her sword. She'll get ready to strike someone. I mean, she's already used her action, but.
Mid to late 40s, mid to late 90s, same thing, really.
Hey, my knees crack when I. Yeah.
Are you in your mid to late 40s and or 90s?
I'm neither. Unless I've been lying to you for the past 8 years or however long it's been. But I'm done.
In my mid 20s when we met. Now I'm in my mid 90s.
Strange how time works when trapped in a pocket dimension.
Indeed. Next up is this school down here. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and it's going to attempt to claw you in and crit miss. That's just one turn. Next up is this one down here, which is going to attempt to bite you in as a crit. So that is 18 piercing damage. He takes a bite out of the bone. Next up is this ghoul. Gonna come here, and he will attempt to claw Silly Pickles.
Yeah, it's
Alright, so that is 3 slashing damage to you. And you would have to roll to determine if you're paralyzed or not, but you are undead, so you do not have to.
yeah.
Next up is this ghoul, who's going to go 1, 2, and attempt to claw at Dolce. That's a 13, which I assume misses.
Yes, it does.
And we are back to the original turn order. So next up is this guy, who's going to go here, and it also attempts to claw at Dolce. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh, I'm not looking at the damage for this. I'm looking at the fact that turn's gonna be up soon, so I'm probably not gonna do anything fancy for this. I will take the 17.
Okay, so that is 7 slashing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Ooh.
We'll all sound that. Okay.
So elves can't be paralyzed by ghouls, but constructs can.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's some lore reason why elves can't. I think it's like a specific protection from a god or something. Next up is Yuane, who is going to attempt to cut down this guy right here. Attack number 1.
Oh
That is
my
a crit.
god.
Unfortunately, does not kill that guy. Attack number 2 misses. Terrific. Silly Pickles, you up.
I'll try and finish that guy off.
That hits.
Alright, and then fling him at the guy to Blockhead's left. For 10.
Alrighty.
And I'll end my turn there. Blockhead doing work.
Dolce, you up.
All right, Dolce will move into position here so as to flank that particular creature, the ghoul up there, right here, and she will attempt to strike it with her longsword.
Alright. Yep, that hits.
Right. She'll do 5. She'll use the
Cool.
extra attack action and attempt it again. Yeah.
Does not, unfortunately.
She will end her turn right here.
Alrighty. Forgot to give Wayne his 10 free healing at the beginning of his last one. Fix that just now. Just in time for this ghoul to his immediate bite to attack him with a bite. That hits for another 9 piercing. Next up is this one down here. It's gonna move right here and attempts to bite him as well. Hits for another 7 piercing. Good. Next up is this one immediately to the right of Dolce, who's going to attempt to bite her. That is a critical hit.
Oh boy.
For 17 piercing damage.
Piercing. Where the heck is my... I gotta make sure this is... Okay, I'll apply it.
Alright. And lastly is this ghoul that is going to attempt to bite Silly Pickles. And it's a 12, so that misses.
Hee.
Next up is Wayne. Goes back up 10 and is going to attempt to beat on this one to his immediate right. Attack number 1 hits for 13. And his second attack hits for 15, overkilling his foe. He cleaves his axe right into the ghoul's side, cutting off one arm in the process. And next up is... and then he's going to move here. And next up is Silly Pickles.
Alright. Silly Pickles will once again fling blockhead at the guy on the left.
Yep, that hits. And that is enough to kill him.
And then he'll go for the guy below, blockhead.
And
I miss
unfortunately
eventually.
does not hit.
I will end it there.
Dolce up.
Alright, Dolce will bring her longsword down on the head of the ghoul to her right.
That does it.
Okay.
Alright.
Then she will use her extra attack feature and try it one more time.
Alright. Hits again. Woo!
And she'll end her turn by using her longsword to keep it at bay. Kind of like, you know, when a hot villain will like have their sword pointed straight at like the chest of the other person, you know, at the right distance to maybe lift up their chin. Kind of like that, except that neither Dolce nor I are attracted to ghouls. Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Very true. The next room over, there's just a hot lady ghoul. She's all like, hey. And I'll be like, all right. There it is, as we predicted. But I'm done there.
Alrighty. Next up is this ghoul that's to the bottom right of Wayne. It's going to attempt to bite him. And misses. Next up is this last ghoul that is also going to attempt to bite Wayne. That one hits for 12 piercing. Next up is Wayne. Goes up for 10 and attempts to kill the one in the bottom right. Attack number 1 hits for 10. Attack number 2 misses. Silly Pickle, you're up.
Alright. Blockhead's gonna keep doing what he does best, go for the guy below him. Bah! Minimum damage, I think. Yep. And One more. That's a little better.
Blockhead is just covered in vomit and flesh.
You'll move over here a little and enter turn.
Alright, Dolce, you're up.
Okay. Dolce will snap her fingers as she swings her arm towards the remaining ghoul to cast Firebolt.
Alright,
Ew. Okay. Okay.
Alright. It is still up, though it doesn't look to be in good shape. There's a firebolt that has gone clean into its chest, though it is already dead, so it doesn't necessarily need that halt anymore anyway.
Damn it, I'm sorry. I realized that I have this feature, War Magic, because I believe we are level 7. Which I use my action to cast a cantrip. I like to make a weapon attack as a bonus action, particularly the sling that I have.
Go, if you want, go for it.
I forgot to add the sling.
Oh.
As far as as a thing, so I just want to look it up real quick.
Wait,
Mhm.
I think we determined that you can't do that. I'm pretty sure we
Oh,
determined
because it's a
that
cat.
is like
Yeah.
that is specifically the thing that we determined.
Mm,
Like we spent a lot of time last time
mhm.
determining whether or not you could do that, and that is like the one thing that you cannot do.
Okay, because I want to just make sure that I understand it correctly. Is it because I'm using my free hand for the somatic component for the cantrip that I can't for the
Correct.
weapon attack that occurs after the cantrip to?
That is correct. Yes, because you would need the free hand for the somatic component, but then also after that you would need to pull out the sling, load this sling, and then attack.
So pulling out the sling would be the free action that you could get on the turn, theoretically.
I think there's also just the issue of I don't remember what it was, but I do know that like the general consensus for this sort of use case was that this sling cannot be used in this way. Specifically because it would need the same hand that you're using for the thematic component.
Okay. Well, then I guess.
Well, of course, absolutely free to walk up to the ghoul and attack him. Because you can split your attack
okay.
with movement.
I understand that. All right. At least for that particular instance, I'll move up and attempt to strike it with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be one-handed for this?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. And that brings that guy down.
Ooh.
We did it.
Yeah.
We saved the city.
They're bluish, but they're different from the creatures that we saw those cosplayers turn into. Or some of them turn into after we kill them, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. These ones are like a blue gray. Those ones are just straight gray. And also, those ones had bright yellow eyes and no facial features, and these ones have facial features and blue eyes. And also pointed ears, which the other ones do not have.
Okay.
Good questions, though.
Anyway, let's search the other barrels.
Yeah, fair enough. Go for it.
Do I have to roll another D12?
No.
Yeah.
Soldiering the rest of the barrels reveals that there were... So 6 of them had ghouls in them. 3 of them are empty. And the last 3 contain fist-sized chunks of copper ore.
Oh. Okay.
Simply put, there's about 50 gold pieces worth of copper per barrel.
So about 150 gold worth of copper.
Yep.
Okay.
Which I do need to stress, that is the barrel, each barrel is like filled with that. Based off of later readings, each one of these barrels has, each one of these barrels then has 50 chunks of copper ore in it. Each chunk of copper ore weighs like, I can't remember what. This is going to be an obviously like massive range, but I just don't remember the exact word. But it is either 1 pound per chunk or 10 pounds per chunk, and I do not recall which. Point being, this is heavy, and it's obviously not something that you can just put into your nebulous cartoon like Hammer space pockets.
Mm-hmm. But we could ask Wayne if he wants to roll the barrels over to the shop.
You could ask Wayne if he wants to roll the barrels over to the shop. He will, of course, take his cut. Then.
I mean,
and we'd get a
I'll go with
total of 150 gold's worth, about. Or I forget, or do they downcharge?
Yeah, so the specific terms of the goblin market are that they will buy stuff for half value and they will sell stuff for triple value.
Fantastic. So we'll get a total of 75 gold, which
Split
will
three
split
ways.
3 ways between the 2 of us and Wayne.
Correct.
Hmm.
So, for these 3 massive barrels of copper ore, each one of you will get 25 gold, and then 25 gold will go to Ewain as well.
Alright, well, I guess Silly Pickles will explain these terms to Ewain and see if he agrees.
I question where you got the specific financial value of these.
I've got a good
barrels
eye
of
for these
copper.
kinds of things. Only the one.
Incredible. So for how little time and effort it will ultimately take me, I would say that that's well worth the time investment for the money.
Great. So then over the next however many minutes it takes us.
Yeah. Over the next like these are heavy barrels, like each one weighing somewhere between 50 and 150 pounds each. I would happily go off to read exactly what it is, but honestly, it's far funnier if I don't know.
This is why Tensor's floating disk was created.
I don't think that Tensor's floating disk can hold 150 pounds of bullshit.
I believe it can hold 500 pounds.
Yeah, you're lying to me. Besides, you're not playing a caster anyway. So, eventually, let me just heal up my character all the way. I have the most broken character on the party. Eventually, Ewain returns from his excursion with 25 gold pieces for each of you. No, wait, hold on. With 25 gold pieces for each of you. And obviously without the barrels in tow. Despite the fact that he has no muscles, no lungs, or anything like that, he seems weirdly tired after doing that. Despite not being able to breathe, he is out of breath.
You okay there, Yuan?
Yes. Those barrels are quite heavy. I have no muscles, and yet for some reason they feel strained. But easiest 25 gold I've ever made in my life. But you know what I mean.
Yes.
Undead humor.
We have fun. So, each of you guys can add 25 gold pieces to your inventory.
Already
Excellent.
done.
What's your total, Lightning?
My total is after because I handed you the gold, right? So you can make your purchase of the wine.
Mm-hmm.
288 gold, 2 silver, 225 copper.
All right, we're getting pretty close to being able to afford that bag of holding. If that is indeed what we want our next purchase to be.
Bag of holding is always useful. No, it becomes less useful when you have someone with like 18 strength in the party.
Yeah, I feel bad
True.
though, making him carry everything like some sort of hot pack mule.
You should. Anyway, so this room has 2 notable features in it beyond the barrels filled with shit. I see Tylo playing the Street Fighter 6 demo. How dare you? First, on the northern wall, there is a single hammock laden with blankets.
Ooh.
And in the southeast corner, there is a door that is plated with copper.
Ooh.
Ooh, how much is this door worth?
Dolce will try to see. The blankets aren't like covering a living or unliving body under it, are they?
They don't seem to be, but it is laden with blankets, so they're all a lot there. But the fact that it is a hammock as opposed to a bed does make it a little easier to tell that there's probably not anyone in there. Hopefully,
Dolce
probably.
will
Maybe.
hop into the hammock. Wee.
That's gross. These are very moldy blankets.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Fun with
Whoopsie. Dolce will climb out of the hammock and shudder in grossness.
Nope, too late now. Roll me a Constitution save. You're about to fucking contract black lung.
Let's see. Phew.
I don't know what you rolled, but congratulations, you have a black lung. Anyway. Yeah, but yes, the hammock is laden with specifically moldy blankets, which is gross.
Can I look under, like, kind of use the sword to kind of like push the blankets to the side? See if there's anything interesting under.
You absolutely can. Tucked into the folds of the hammock's moldy blankets, you find another page from that log. The only legible text on it, however, reads as follows. Day 3. I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism, I know to be science. I can't stand their incantations and their mutterings any longer. If any of them try to intrude on my laboratory again, they're in for a truly shocking surprise.
Truly shocking surprise. Okay, I'll relay this information to the rest of the party, or at least Daffodil and Blockhead.
Say it again, sorry.
I'll just relay the information to Daffodil and Blockhead that there used to be other apprentices, but perhaps if they're no longer around, they did indeed get that shocking surprise that Calabash was talking about.
Blockhead nods sagely.
Of course.
Alrighty, well, I believe that's it from here. Let's check out this door. From a careful distance, I'm afraid they could be trapped somehow.
Yeah, it is weird that the DM specified the door was made out of copper. It's probably important.
Yes.
She doesn't say that, but
And it's not made of copper. It's copper plated. That's the difference.
mm. I will examine the door for traps.
I'm halfway across the room.
I should probably get close to it, huh? I get really close.
You, well, you're free to roll me an investigation to determine traps, to determine if there are any traps. Though, as you approach, you can hear a soft humming from the door itself. You do not find any traps.
Alright, though I will point out that the door is humming. So I'll float back. Am I able to turn the knob with Mage Hand? Or the handle or whatever?
Well, it doesn't specify how heavy the door is, so I suppose, yeah, you're able to open it with Mage Hand. Alright, so, yeah, you're able to open the door just fine.
Oh my. Oh, Lord have mercy.
No. No!
It's Mr. It's Mrs. Flesh. It's Mrs. Flesh.
And a flame skull. Oh god, it's a fucking flame skull.
Close. You're very close.
It's the icon for a flame skull.
It is the icon for a flame skull.
No head.
I'm sure these guys just want to have a friendly chat. Hey.
Alright. So, no sooner do you enter, do Silly Pickles and Uane enter the room as the obvious flesh golem and a floating skull wreathed in crackling lightning
Yes.
Oh god,
onto
it's
the door to
Demi-Lich.
face you. It is not a Demi-Lich. You are, however, able to notice one important thing that is not too frightening for Silly Pickles, but possibly frightening for Yuane. The floor of this room is also plated in copper.
That's
Ah.
really concerning.
Let's see. Well, you enter the room, the lightning skull and the flesh golem turn to face you, and then lightning skull turns back to the golem and says, Well, don't just stand there, you oaf. Attack! But Silly Pickles, you go first.
With Mr. Flesh, at no point did we see what happens when a flesh golem gets hit with lightning, did we?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Silly Pickles just can say, I'm not afraid of you anymore, and flings blockhead at the flesh golem.
Huh?
Did that go through?
Nope.
I have to refresh. Oh, there we go.
Alright. That hits, and thanks to it being magical damage now, you can actually halt this thing.
And one more.
Excellent. Nice. Not bad, not bad.
And then just to see what happens, Silly Pickles is going to float over and try and possess whatever this thing is.
That's it. And for some fucking reason, there's nothing that grants immunity to being possessed. Is that
It
correct?
specifies if the DM can say this thing is immune to being possessed.
Interesting. I mean, I can't think of a good enough reason to say that this person is immune to possession, so I'll just roll the save. Well,
Damn.
she succeeded anyway, and I believe is now immune to possession for the next 24 hours.
Correct. But it's okay, she's not going to live that long. That is the end of my turn, though.
Alright. Next up is Ewain. Just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. And make an attack with the Death Touch Great Axe. And wouldn't you know it, it hits and does no damage because the Flesh Golem is immune to non-magical attacks. And Dwayne has no magical weapon right now. So he is going to cut his losses and go and attack the Lightning Skull. I assume hits. Yes. Hits for... Yeah, okay, cool. Hits for 12 slashing damage. Dolce, you're up.
All right, Dolce is ready for combat. She'll go 5. I'm set on ruler. She'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Like zoom in, boots clinking against the clopper. Oh God, copper! I meant copper. She's gonna pull out her longsword and say, "You'll pay for your crimes," and we'll bring it down on the lightning skull. Opening the flank with Ewain.
Yep. You do in fact get the flanking. Oh wow. Surprising damage.
And then she'll attempt to strike again.
Can't wait for this thing to hit us with its AoE lightning blast.
Alright, that does hit again.
Now, to be safe, she will use her bonus action to cast Second Wind on herself. Not that it's a castable spell.
Mm-hmm.
She'll heal herself for decent healing, which I've applied to her sheet, and she'll end her turn there.
Alright, 1 sec.
Yes.
Alright. the lightning skull will angrily shout at the lot of you, like, "You goddamned numbskulls, you're impeding science!" It opens its mouth. Chode and a bunch of electricity builds up inside its mouth, and then it abruptly turns to face the floor and shoots 2 solid beams of electricity straight at the floor. This doesn't do anything in the immediate moment, but the floor is now crackling with electricity. That does end her turn. Actually, we'll have a risk an opportunity attack from Dolce and have her go heal. And then no.
Just in case, Dolce will not use the opportunity attack as she wants to keep her reaction safe for something else.
Cool. Works for me. Next up is the Flesh Golem. The Flesh Golem gets hit by the electricity and heals for 10 health.
I knew it!
And the Flesh Golem will then proceed to go 1, 2, and yeah, so we'll leave it there. And it's going to make 2 attacks. It's going to make an attack against Silly Pickles, slamming you for 14 magical bludgeoning damage.
I will use my fancy new obfuscate ability.
Oh my gosh, you with all the... I thought you were going to say like uncanny dodge or whatever the other thing is.
It's functionally uncanny dodge.
It's literally uncanny dodge. Is this just a reaction?
Yeah.
God. This class has so many weird things that make it weirdly tanky for having a D6 hit die. And then it's going to make a second attack against Dwayne, hitting him for 13 bludgeoning damage. Silly Pickles you up. Conveniently, you are floating. Though mechanically, you technically aren't. Functionally, you are, so like whatever. So you don't really have to worry about the lightning.
Alright. In that case, I will try and take out this skull who's just debuffing us the whole fight, so... Sling Blockhead. Well, that misses.
A decent death.
Hey, makes up for it.
Nice.
And I'll use a bonus action to use my last hit die. Sure. And that'll be it for me.
Oh, with that, the skull, the lightning... The skull is no longer wreathed in lightning and is reduced to a regular basic skull and collapses to the floor. Is that the end of your turn?
I wonder what that means. But that's the end of my turn.
Alright, well, next up is Dwayne. Dwayne takes 17 lightning damage for standing on the electrified floor, and will move heal as he can't actually fight the Flesh Golem at all. Next up is Lightning.
Yes.
And you take 13 lightning damage for standing on the electrified floor.
Okay, got it. Dolce will go 5, 10, 15, 20. on her way this way, will attempt to stab, well, with slashing damage, stab straight through this golem with her longsword. Yeah. 12?
Yep, that does actually hit.
Nice. Ooh. Maximum damage.
Nice.
She will then bring it up, out through the shoulder. 14. 8.
All right. Anything else from you?
She'll use her mobile feat to leave without triggering an attack of opportunity. 5, 10, 15, 10. She'll go 25, 30, 35, 40. And her turn right outside the room.
Yeah, well, one of these days I'll remember that that feed exists and track down the person who wrote it.
That's it from her.
All right. Well then, next up is the Flesh Golem, who is going to once again make 2 attacks. One on Silly Pickles and one on Ewan. Silly Pickles first. That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
I'll have that 4.
And then once on Ewan. 10 bludgeoning damage to Ewan. And of course, I once again forgot to give Ewan his 10 regeneration health, but like, whatever. It's not that important. Silly Pickles, you're up. Gonna tell me that you have regeneration now too?
If I possess him while he's regenerating, then I regenerate.
We've already
too.
established that's not how that's gonna work.
It's still funny. Anyway,
Class is very silly.
one bludgeoning damage. And yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alright. Dwayne heals for 10 and sits there. I guess he's gonna dodge.
Yeah, makes sense. I was gonna say you could use the help action.
Suppose he could. But no. Dolce, you're up.
Alright, Dolce will move 5, 10, 15, 20. Straddle there's a blockhead over here. And as she's running up, will kind of like leap forward and try to stab straight through the chest / back / side of this opponent.
I'm going to make one attack roll and attempt to stab every part of this guy's body.
It depends which way he's facing, basically. If he's facing towards me, it'll be the chest, away from me, the back, and I'll swear the side. 21.
Alright, that hits.
That's good damage. And then she'll bring it down, straight through, down. Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say that probably hits. Oh. Fantastic. Incredible.
Then she'll go 25, 30, 35, 40. And end her turn there.
Alright, Golem is once again doing the same old. One attack on Silly Pickles, one attack on Ewan. First on Silly Pickles, a hit for 10, which I guess is going to get halved to 5.
Correct.
And on Ewan, a hit for 10. That dodge meant nothing.
But so did that attack.
Yeah, but he's not at full health, so he could have like healed more. Anyway, Silly Pickles, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna keep crunching this guy. Yeah.
Yep. That
And
hits.
hiya!
All right.
Now on my turn.
Dwayne is going to. Yeah, I mean, I guess might as well just have him use the help action, I guess. I don't know what that's going to be representing. That we're going to go with that. So he'll help Sally Pickles on your next attack if this guy makes it that long. Dolce, you up.
Right. Dolce will do again the swoop and swive, dive 10, 15, 20. Will come in and strike with the glowing lawn sword. You're 12?
Yep, that hits.
Oh, nice. 6 slashing.
All right, still up.
Right. Round 2.
Yep, that hits. All right, you're able to bring him down.
All right. She'll like jump in, give a little twirl as she stabs it.
Nice.
And she'll put her weapon. Well, she can't put it away, but she will make the putting weapon away motion with a flourish. And then pull her hand back, and the sword's still stuck to her hand.
Jump.
We've come so far since we first entered the dungeon.
All right.
Don't suppose there's anything of value on the golem or the skull.
Let's find out. Unfortunately, the answer is no. There is nothing of value on either of them, which is not super surprising. The flesh golem just kind of doesn't really. It's not a person, so it's not going to have loot on it, and also it doesn't have pockets, and also the skull is a skull.
And would I know any special tricks about taking down flame skulls and similar creatures?
Probably not.
Nah.
Is there anything else?
You don't even like have memory of your own life before undeath, so I'm gonna say no. You probably don't have specific knowledge of the inner walkings of a flame skull, let alone a creature that is very explicitly like otherwise completely unique in reality.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I look forward to fighting it again later.
Is there anything?
That's just an assumption I, the player, am making.
Is there anything of note in here? Anything interesting, like any glyphs, statues, free candy stalls?
It does not appear that there is anything. It seems that the room consists pretty much. Yeah, this room pretty much is nothing but copper-plated flooring, and then the lightning skull and the flesh golem. It does not appear to be anything else in the room at all.
Okay. Well,
Save, of course, for 2 exits to the room.
Well, I will congratulate, or I will apologize to you, Wayne, as that encounter was probably trickier for him. I guess I'll feel I know there's nothing of note in the room, but at least I assume there are no panels or anything that looks like it could be opened in here.
Does not look like there's anything it does not look like any of the panels are loose. There was a lot of thought and care put into the construction of this room, it seems.
Okay, got it.
Am I correct that the exit in the bottom right corner looks a little more like artificial or like tunneled?
Wouldn't that be more?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, you're correct. the bottom right does not look like it is necessarily a perfectly carved hallway, so much as potentially some kind of tunnel.
I'm curious about that path, personally.
Sure. I'm down. I'm game for whatever.
So maybe we should go down here just to see if these are the same hallway. I don't think they are, but... Aha! I'm a genius!
Mm.
It's actually a tiny offshoot that you're not seeing.
Alright, where's the beholder hiding in these two little squares? Aha!
Holy damn.
Ah, shit! You found it. As you round the corner, you see an adult white dragon that you swear wasn't there before.
Yeah, its model doesn't load in until you're right there, until you're looking at the center.
Exactly.
Man, what's with these render distances?
Anyway, we'll check out this tunnel first.
Very well. As you walk down this tunnel, you can start. You're able to start hearing some kind of incoherent mutterings.
Hmm. Fuck is that? Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Took me a second.
You round the corner, and there is a horrible mound of flesh. You round the corner, and there was a horrible mound of flesh that is seemingly talking. Kind of. It is a bizarre reddish blob. With the only distinctions in its form being various mouths filled with very sharp teeth and the occasional yellow eye. Several of the mouths are moving at all times, seemingly as the source of this talking, gibbering, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Silly Pickles, annoyingly, once again going first.
Nice.
Hee. So the Pickles would go, I don't know what that is. Kill it.
Racist.
Wait, I think I have blockhead on top of Silly Pickles, but I can't move it.
I don't.
Where'd it go then?
Where is?
Well, make another one. Ah! Was there the whole time? Okay. But, 8 bludgeoning damage. And then...
Theoretically.
Yeah. Eleven bludgeon damage. And she'll move out of the way for Dolce. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Alright. Mound of flesh slithers forward. 1, 2.
Got it.
Cool. Okay, first off, gotta read up a little bit more. One sec. So for Zoldos is going to attempt to bite Dolce. That 8 misses.
Yeah.
And it is going to, with simultaneously with a different mouth on the other side,
Ugh.
it is going to spit a weird chemical glob on the ground right over here. So I'm going to need from
Interesting.
Silly Pickles a dexterity saving throw. Oh, congratulations.
I'm good at those.
Dolce, you're up.
All right.
I need a strength save.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Let's see. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Interesting. Okay.
I love this fucking thing. How many
Ugh.
different things it does.
Ugh. It doesn't feel high
It's
enough.
not good at any of them, but if anything goes wrong, it's terrifying, but it's just statistically unlikely for it to go wrong. All right, you are all set.
Cool. I imagine then.
Yes.
All right. Dolce will try to hack off some of these. Looks like what's the name for like a long thing sticking out of something? Not a limb. Appendage, maybe. She'll try to hack off an appendage with a longsword attack. 22.
Yep, that hits.
She'll use her extra attack feature and hack off a different appendage.
Okay.
17.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Ugh. Is this minimum damage? Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have had her cast Booming Blade. Oh well. She will then utilize her mobile feat. Get the heck out of here. And she'll go 5, 10. Could I possibly see what's below us?
Let's see.
Nice. Go up by 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
So the weirdest thing
Yes.
about the Gibbering Mouthor is its feature Aberrant Ground, which
Oh.
starts off implying that the area 10 feet in the ground in a 10-foot radius is difficult terrain.
Okay.
That's how it describes it. But then it goes on to give specific rules for that imply that it does not actually get treated as difficult terrain. It is just the framework for the ability. Which is where that strength save comes in. But it's just the weirdest thing that it's like it specifically describes it as difficult terrain, but then immediately implies that it does not actually get treated as difficult terrain. So the specific wording is the ground in a 10-foot radius around the Mouthor is dough-like difficult terrain. Each creature that starts its turn in that area must succeed on a DC 10 strength saving throw or have its speed reduced to 0 until the start of its next turn. But the fact that it doesn't specify, it kind of implies that it otherwise doesn't get treated as regular difficult terrain.
I see.
That's not how I interpret that. I would say the term difficult terrain means that even if you pass the save, it still takes, 1 extra foot of movement per foot traveled.
But a lot of things will have specific wording that will explicitly state that to avoid any possible confusion.
I think there's plenty of effects that just say the area is difficult terrain until the effect ends or whatever. That's what that means by default, anyway.
Sure, but that's usually where the explanation ends. It doesn't usually then also get, it doesn't usually also get extra rules thrown on there without it making clear that it's this is an additional thing rather than the only thing.
Up to you.
Yeah, I don't mind either way.
Where the hell is this person getting these stats? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that interprets it like that. 'Cause I can't even get anyone anywhere just saying, yes, it's treated as difficult terrain. So I guess everyone's just operating on the assumption. I guess I'm a weird one then. Well, I guess we'll treat it as such going forward. It had no real ability. Dolce's got so much goddamn speed, it wouldn't really affect all that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, at worst, it would just make it so that Dolce could only get heal. So it won't impact like the outcome of this taunt, but I guess yeah, we'll treat it as difficult terrain in a 10-foot radius from here on.
Okay. So would you prefer I move back a bit, or just from now on?
Sure, move back a little bit.
Sure.
It doesn't need to be too much though. Yeah, that works.
Okay. In that case, I'll stop there.
Okay. And 1 second. Reveal a bit more for you then. Alright, Ewain's up. Gotta start his turn with a wisdom save. Very hard for him to fail that. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess he can't actually make it to the gibbering mouth on this turn then. Because of the difficult terrain. Silly Pickles, you're up. Oh, I'm gonna need a wisdom save from Silly Pickles then.
Oh shit.
I might just be bad at measuring. Sorry. You're just barely outside of the range, actually, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So you are good.
Keep flinging blockhead. Crunch.
Nice, not bad.
Another crunch.
Almost the same amount of damage.
And I think that's about all I can do.
Alright, well, next up is Gibbering Mallow that I guess is going to go heal and attack you in. Because they hate the Gibbering Mallow, so it has one fucking tile of movement, basically. Naturally, it hits the character who is functionally immortal. Alright, so that is 14 damage to poor Ewain, and he's got to make a strength save. Incredible. Okay, well, he is knocked prone then. Okay. Well, that is the end of the Gibbering Malthus turn. It has successfully managed to knock Ewain prone. Fantastic, my poor boy. And Dolce, I'm sorry, you are actually within 20 feet of the Malthus, so I need a wisdom save from you.
All right. Yeah. That's not good.
Amazing. Okay, congratulations. 1 second. Okay, for starters, congratulations, you have been driven temporarily mad by the gibbering of this Malthus. So, for starters, you cannot take reactions till the start of your next turn. And secondly, I need you to roll a d8, and that's going to determine what you do on this turn.
All right.
6 on a 5 or 6. The creature takes no action or bonus action and uses all of its movement to move in a randomly determined direction. Okay, so you've kind of got the options of like up, down, or to the right. So let's say up, let's go with a 1d6, and let's say up is 1 or 2, right is 3 or 4, and down is 5 and 6. Want to roll me a d6?
Yeah.
So you're going to move 40 feet north.
Interesting. Okay.
And unfortunately, that is your turn.
Okay, that's fine.
So Yuane also has to make that wisdom save. He has thankfully not gone insane. And he is going to... Well, for Soros, he's going to heal 10 health. And he is going to attempt to kill this gibbering Malva. Attack
It's-
1. Yep.
He's currently prone, right?
Yes. Alright, he lands that false hit successfully. Second hit. He does manage to kill the gibbering Malva, bringing his axe down on it.
Nice.
Hang. Kill me or release me, freak, but do not waste my time with idle chatter.
Ah.
Nice.
Really gotta get something that's just like quick and snappy victory music.
Mhm.
Alright. Fuck, where the hell are we? God. Just location wise, you just jumped so many pages.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
I know, right? Oh my god. You go. The room that you were just in is area 7C, and you just walked into 13A. And like, that is like 6 pages later. Ugh. Okay. Well, congratulations. You guys have managed to fell a gibbering Malva. The area is now noticeably quieter.
Yay.
Ah, much better.
The space is very clearly an old and abandoned mine. And given, if I'm reading this correctly, what's that? Like, yeah, there we go. Dolce, you are actually closest to this, so you can notice that in the top corner up here, there is a what appears to be a red stone altar. So it seems to be kind of dirty in a particular way that you can't see very clearly from this distance.
Well, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Should I start walking towards this altar?
Yeah, probably not. There were also, throughout the whole area, overturned mine carts as well.
Overturned what?
Mine carts.
You know what? Does it seem like I can flip over a minecart actually to see if there's anything under? I understand that they're
You
like
can definitely
heavy.
check under mine carts, but I am not 100% convinced that your character with your, like, fucking 12 in strength could flip over a mine cart barehanded.
Yeah.
But you can definitely search underneath and around the mine carts for stuff.
Okay, I'll look around and see if there's anything, like any stray jewels or pages of a tome or anything.
Understandable. So, searching throughout the room, most of the mine carts just have mine equipment scattered across the floor around them. However, underneath one of the mine carts are 4 large chunks of mithril ore.
Ew.
Each one is on its own worth 25 gold pieces and also weighs 10 pounds.
And how many of them do we find?
4.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So Ready for another trip back to the shop, Ewayne?
I feel there was more to do here.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, you know, when we get around to it.
Yes, I will carry this treasure until then.
Okay. I'll point out this altar to Daffodil. Be like, hey, look, this redstone altar that looks dirty in some fashion that I can't exactly make out yet.
Huh.
All right, Dolce, we'll go up to the altar and inspect it. Take a closer look.
Okay. The altar is about 3 feet tall. It is made of, it is a tapered block of dark red stone. It is engraved with, various dwarven runes and words and whatnot. Presumably as a altar of worship to some dwarven god. It is dirty, however, specifically with the greasy handprints of what appear to be goblins.
I would like to. Is there something to discern? Like, can I translate the runes since I know Dwarvish, or is it just like?
Oh, if you know
I
Dwarvish,
do.
then yes. Then you can tell that this is an altar to Dumathoin, the keeper of secrets under the mountain.
Ew.
A common god worshipped within mines.
Nice.
For surely who would know the locations of all of the valuable minerals that the mountain holds in secret from the greedy hands of dwarves, but Dumathoin.
Alright, I'll relay this information to the party in case anyone recognizes the name.
I can also read Dwarvish, I believe. Yep.
Nice.
Let's see. I was gonna recommend if we like maybe leave an offering of one of the pieces of ore, but now I think they were probably left as an offering to the god.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You found it in the mine cart, not at the altar.
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, I'm down to leave something.
There's 4 and they're worth 25 gold each.
Yes.
All right. Well, first of all, since this is a statue of a god of secrets or whatever, can I search around the statue or the altar to see if there's anything suspicious or secret?
You're free to investigate.
Fuck. Fuck.
This is a really cool rock, man. The rock dedicated to the keeper of secrets definitely keeps no secrets from you.
Fair enough.
If you want, I could pull out the Wand of Secrets.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have that. Yeah, let's try it. How many charges do we have currently? Is it just 1 left?
Let me check. I gotta scroll over my notes actually. It looks like I think 2. Wait, -1 use. Yeah, I think there's 1 left.
Nice.
Sure, let's go for it.
All right. I'm gonna step here. Do you think a good spot for it, or like maybe here?
Yeah, it seems about right.
All right. Dolce will hold the Wand of Secrets up high and say, old man powers, go! And use the Wand of Secrets.
Forgot about the fact you're still disguised as Calabash. The wand Does not react.
Oh, it was worth a try.
Anything else you wanted to do with the Doddy altar?
Well, I say we leave one of the mithril ore in front of the altar as an offering, and Yuan can carry the other 3.
Okay. Do you have like a cloth or something? Dolce kind of wants to wipe it at least because it's pretty greasy.
I have a sack.
Okay, better than nothing. I also have a, looks like a uniform. I will use the sack to clean the altar.
Congratulations to Dolce. You get a boon.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah!
You have been graced with you've been graced with Dumathorn's vision. Until the next long rest, all secret doors are plainly visible to you.
Ooh. Nice. All right, do I see any around? I whip my head around.
Nope.
Damn.
What a rip-off.
I'm sure we'll come across one somewhere eventually. Let's progress through the dungeon. See what we let me step here. I'm sure there's a secret door nearby super soon.
Nope.
Never mind.
All the secret doors are on the first floor. You found all of them already.
God, what is this? Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door for the Nintendo GameCube?
Yes.
What is this in reference to in that game?
The same amount of
Backtracking.
backtracking in that game. It's really annoying.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, I chose to come down this path. Which way do you want to go?
Well, looking at Braylif's Daffodil Silly Pickles' mental map, let's go right. Ooh, that looks ominous. Hadoop.
You're in a dungeon called the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Everything is ominous.
That's true.
My kingdom for reveal brush tool.
Mm-hmm. I miss Foundry sometimes.
Just don't know what you have until it's gone.
Does it look like we're in danger of getting collapsed on here? Does the ceiling look unstable?
You're in a dwarven mine. Nothing is unstable here.
Okay.
These places are built to last.
Alright, I'll move up to here.
This mine is more structurally stable than my house.
Since Daffodil's taller than me now, I believe I'm probably going to move on ahead here. Try to squeeze through this passage.
as you come to the end of the tunnel, you can hear more insane mutterings.
God. Okay.
Hooray!
Perhaps. Would you like to check out the other path? I hear more of, or we can go this way. It's up to you. I hear those mutterings again. That made me feel crazy for 6 seconds earlier.
Exactly 6 seconds.
What do you think, Daffodil?
Let's go.
All right. Wish I will step forward this way. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Well, Daffodil, why don't you take the lead from here?
Okay. Hey, why don't we wait for Ewan to catch up this time? Yay!
I switched the reveal tool, god damn it.
Oh my god. I do not like this. Oh
You
boy.
made your choice.
Yep. Raylith made his choice.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I know we're gonna be set upon by the slowest creature in all of D&D. Incredible.
Isn't one of the swarms of insects have like a 5-foot move speed?
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah, this fucking useless monster. I'm like, look man, speed is so ridiculously important and integral. If you give me something that's got a speed of 5, this thing better have an attack with a range of 500. Like, this is useless. This is nothing.
Now, granted, if a Mouther gets within, 5 feet of you, it's actually pretty hard to lose it because the ground is difficult terrain. You have to make the strength save, and you either have to disengage or dash to get far enough away to. Or rather, you'd have to dash to get far enough away that it can't reach you.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, like, if everything goes wrong for the player when they're fighting a gibbering Mouther, it gets really bad, really fast. The problem is that it's just super unlikely for all of that stuff to go wrong with how the gibbering Mouther walks. Like, it can blind you, but it's a really low DC save, and it has to be within 15 feet, and it's a rechargeable attack. It has difficult terrain within 10 feet of itself, but it's got only 10 feet of movement. It can remove all of your movement speed but you have to start your turn within 10 feet of it, and it's again a really low DC, and it can just end your fucking turn, but you have to be within 20 feet of it, and it's again that same really low DC. So there's a lot that can go wrong, and it's fucking terrifying if everything does. It's just, you're very unlikely for that to happen.
It has a +2 to hit, but it deals a shit ton of damage for its CR.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, it deals a shit ton of damage. It can knock you prone, again, very low DC. But, like, it's not likely to hit, and you're very likely to save. So it's just like, it's got so much that makes it fucking terrifying. It would be the most broken-ass monster imaginable if it just had, like, 20 feet of movement speed. It'd be terrifying. But it's got 10 feet of movement speed, so it's the easiest thing on the fucking planet to kite.
Anyway, speaking of terrifying things,
Anyway, speaking of terrifying things, the false one is conveniently the closest. It's gonna go 1, 2. Perfect. And it's gonna huck a loogie directly in front of Silly Pickles.
I'm blind.
Incredible. So Silly Pickles has gone blind until the end of the Malthor's next turn. Alright, that is going to be the end of that Dribbling Malthor's turn then. Next up is this one. It's going to go 1, 2, and it's just gonna dash. Ooh, gonna go 3, 4. Ooh boy. Silly Pickles, you're up, and you're blind.
So Silly Pickles is just gonna blindly fling Blockhead in the direction of the Mouther that just blinded her. So, attack with disadvantage.
Yep. And it hits.
Hearing it slap against it, she's gonna try again.
And it hits.
She's gonna...
Sorry, I think you're muted. What was that?
Also, I need a wisdom save
never
from
mind.
you.
Okay,
I should
that's
have asked
fine.
for that at the beginning. Okay, you passed, so you're good.
She'll then move behind Dolce for cover.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Next up is this other Dribbling Malthor. It's gonna go 1, 2, and then it's gonna sprint, go 3, 4. Terrifying. Dolce, I believe you're within... Nope, you're safe.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
Dolce is going to cast Shatter from here.
Yep, that's fair.
We're going to deplete that spell slot from her.
And it's a con save from all those guys.
Yes.
Yep, con save, thunder damage. What's your DC?
Wow. Huh. Okay. It's... Was it 8 plus proficiency bonus plus the modifier?
Yep.
Wow, that's unfortunate. It is 12.
Cool. We're gonna walk from the top down. So first one fails.
Nice.
Second one fails.
Nice. Oh.
I said fail before I even rolled. I just kind of assumed. I think I saw the 10 from the first one. And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, so the first two takes the full 7, and the third one takes half.
The worst
Yep.
shatter damage
Wow,
I've ever seen.
2, 2, 3. Gross. Okay.
It could have been worse. It could have been 3 damage.
That is true.
DC 0. Everyone passes. Okay.
Okay. I don't think she has a bonus action to use, so she'll just stay. Well, yeah, she'll just stay here. I'll keep
Certainly a
reacting, I
choice.
guess.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
So first up, that first one goes. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're within the difficult terrain zone.
Mm-hmm.
This one's gonna go 1, 2, and it is going to blinding spittle right here.
Yep.
So I need a dex save from you.
Nice.
Okay. Pass. This other Dribbling Malthor, they apparently are not immune to their own shit. So this other Dribbling Malthor's got to make that dex save as well. Also passes. So no one's blinded, not even the other Dribbling Malthor. Also, I forgot to add Ewain to the initiative. Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Silly Pickles, you are up, and you are unfortunately now within 20 feet of these gibbering mouths, so I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Technically, I was probably supposed to roll 2, aren't I?
Technically, maybe. I'm not 100% certain. Each person starts his tone within 20 feet of the Maldor and can heal the gibbering. I guess so, yeah.
What's the save, DC?
10.
Fuck.
Okay, roll me a d8 to determine what you do. 6, so you have to move in a randomly determined direction. So you got to the left and to the right. So, I don't know. Roll me a d20. If it's odd to the left, if it's even, you're going to the right. Okay, you got to spend all 30 feet of your movement going to the right. Which unfortunately does mean you're provoking opportunity attacks from these guys.
Well, moving through people counts as difficult terrain for me. So this is about as far as I can get. Which means I would take, I think, 1d10 force damage for ending my turn inside a creature. Oh wait, hold on. You can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. You take 1d10 force damage if you end your turn inside an object, but not inside a creature. So...
I would assume that that's like an oversight rather than anything else, but whatever.
do ghosts say that?
I don't know. Let me find out. No, it does just say it takes damage if it ends the turn inside an object.
Oh.
So,
Guess I'm here then. And that's the end of my turn. Do I dash or just my movement?
Movement.
No. Well, that's it for me then. And I can't take reactions, correct?
Correct. It looks like the general idea is there are no rules for anything specifying what happens if you end your turn in another creature's space,
You're supposed to not be able to.
which basically translates to regardless of anything, unless you have a specific rule saying that you can end your turn in something else's space, you cannot end your turn in something else's space.
In that
Which
case,
means that you would have to either end your turn here or one space above or below the gibbering.
actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I was here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, sorry for that confusion.
The real problem was being bad at math the whole time.
Correct.
Okay. So that is the end of Silly Pickle's turn then, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is this gibbering mouth over here. It's gonna go 5, 10, and let's see if you are within range of the spittle. Just barely. So it is going to bit at you, and Silly Pickles and this Gibbering Mouther down here are both gonna need to make that save. So this Gibbering Mouther is actually blinded, hilariously. Right. So, Silly Pickles, you are fine. And Dolce, you're up.
All right. Dolce is going to move into position right here, so as to flank with. Sorry. What saves do I need to make?
Yes. You need to make one. You need to make a strength save, Falstaff, to see if you can move. And also, I need. Okay, so you can't even move. Your speed is 0 right now, and I need that wisdom save.
Ooh.
So you're also insane. So you also okay, great. I appreciate this fight proving to me finally that Gibbering Mouthers can actually do things. Roll me a d8 to determine what you do. So you spend your entire movement moving in a random direction, but you have no movement because you also failed the strength save.
Mm-hmm.
So your turn just ends.
Okay. It's a little pudding ground over here.
2 random effects together combining into effectively just a stun effect. Incredible. Okay, so first off, this Gibbering Mouther does not get its spittle back, and it is going to attempt to bite Silly Pickles with its many mouths, and it misses because obviously. And it's gonna move here, so it's next to Dolce. Right. See, I should have processed Wayne's taunt before that, Mouther. Everything falls apart if you forget a single fucking person's taunt. Okay. Wisdom save to see if he goes insane. He does not go insane. And then he did not start his taunt within 10 feet of a Mouther. So let's see, that Mouther would have been here for that taunt. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess actually, okay. So I guess that Gibbering Mouther is not going to end up moving because I'm gonna process Wayne's taunt as properly. Oh, Jesus Christ, everything's falling apart around me. So he would end his taunt here. Just barely have enough movement speed to do that. He's gonna attack that Gibbering Mouther. Attack 1. 15 slashing. Everything's gonna fall apart if this Gibbering Mouther actually dies. No, it failed its attack anyway. So it's fine. Attack number 2 also goes through, and that's 13 damage. Okay. Okay, great. Now we're back to reality. Everything is where it's supposed to be. So next up is this Gibbering Mouther, who's going to attack Silly Pickles, but it's blind because of the spittle from the other Gibbering Mouther. So it is going to bite at disadvantage. So that is a 10. Never had any real hope of hitting anyway, but you know, whatever. Silly Pickles. Wisdom save and strength. Wisdom save. You're floating. So wisdom save for me.
Okay, cool. I'm doing whatever.
It's still insane. Okay, roll me that d8.
All right.
Give me a fucking 5 or 6 again, I swear to God. 3, okay. 1 to 4, the creature does nothing. Incredible. Fantastic. Stun effects, love to see. Dolce.
All right.
Strength and wisdom saves, please.
Yep. The strength shall be 19.
Yay, your
Wisdom
movement
save is a 15.
Oh, thank God, someone's able to act. Okay, so you're subject to the difficult terrain of this Gibbering Mouther because you are still within 10 feet of it.
Okay. So, how many?
But you're all able to actually act.
Okay, how much speed would it take for me to get to the north of that gibbering mouther? Because I have to pass through Yuane also.
So I think the way that works is that Yuane would then, I think, take up 3 tiles of movement.
Okay.
So I think it would be 5 tiles of your 8 tiles of movement to get immediately north of this gibbering mouther.
Okay. So I'll spend 25 to get here.
Yep.
I will use Booming Blade. Not that it's probably going to be moving anytime soon, but...
Yeah.
Whatcha? Wait, where are you? Booming Blade. Whatcha? Oh, man!
That's so unfortunate.
Oh, well. I will use my mobile feat. And from this 25, we'll go... Actually, would I be allowed to move to the square to my top right? Directly northeast of me?
It would provoke an attack of opportunity, but yeah, you can.
Mobile.
Question.
No attacks of opportunity from that one. Try to
Right.
attack it. What's up? Yeah.
I hate mobile so much. Your ability that makes it so that you can use your bonus action to make a melee attack after you cast a cantrip. Does that require that you hit? It does
Doesn't
not.
look like it
So
does.
you can use your bonus action to just make a normal melee
Ooh,
attack.
I'd
on
love
it.
to. Thank you for reminding me.
This booming blade is cantrip.
Oh, just kidding.
Pretty sure that hits.
Nope. Yeah, that does not hit.
Ooh, is there AC 9?
Their AC is 9.
Right.
See, normally that wouldn't matter, but you're using a longsword.
Yep.
I can only miss if I roll in that one.
Well, with the remaining movement, I'm going to go 30.
Okay.
35, 40. And I will end my turn.
Alright, fair enough. Well, next up is this gibbering mouther immediately next to you. Let's see if it... Okay, it does not Son of a bitch. Okay, thank God. Does not regain its spittle. It does move 1, 2. Let's put it there. And it's going to attack you. A 16.
To hit me?
No, to hit. No, it's not next.
Just
To
in,
hit
Oh, gotcha.
Dolce.
I will shield that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's 16 piercing damage. So, like, I don't blame you. Okay, well, then that is the end of its turn. Next up is Yuane. Okay, first off, wisdom save. He passes. Strength save. He passes. And he attempts once again to kill this immediately next to him, gibbering mouther. Attack 1, 15 for 11 slashing damage, and he cleaves this one in twain.
Nice. In Yuane. To Yuane, yeah.
Which, technically speaking, wieldly immediately ends the difficult terrain effect. What are you gonna do? However, he's going to then move. Oh wait, this guy is no longer blinded. It's now going to move over towards this other one, which enters immediately into difficult terrain again. So that's 5, 10, 15. I think that's how it works. Whatever. And he's going to attack again. Huzzah! Hits this one for 14 slashing damage. Okay. It's going to end his turn. And next up is this gibbering mouther. It's going to... He also does not get it. It also does not get its spittle back, and it's going to attempt to attack Yuane. And it passes. There's 19 piercing damage on my bony boy. And Yuane's got to make that strength save. If he got another nat 1, I was going to be very upsetty spaghetti.
God, he has a +7 to strength saves.
Yep. So that's the end of that gibbering mouther's turn. Silly pickles, give me them saves.
blockhead is unaffected.
Yep.
And thus we'll smash into the one next to Silly Pickles.
Yep. That's alright. Not bad, not bad.
Alright. And then I'll move here. Actually, I'll move here. And that'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Dolce, I need those saves.
Okay, strength first. Yeah.
Love to see it.
Okay. All right. What am I up to?
Let's find out.
1d8.
1d8.
Is this the movement one again?
That's the movement
All
one
right,
again.
Well, with my speed of 0.
Ending your turn, and unfortunately, that also returns your AC to 0.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't use reactions.
Okay,
at this
good to
point.
know.
I believe that's the case. Let me double check. Yeah, you can't use your reactions, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. Well, next up is this Maltho that is going to attempt to bite you. And it misses.
Phew.
Next up is Yuane. Wisdom save, strength save. So he is unimpeded. And attack. Hits for 10 slashing. Bonk. And attack again. Hits for 11 slashing. Alright. Smeltho is going to attempt to bite Yuane again, because why not? And it misses. Silly Pickles, I need those saves. I guess you really just need the wisdom save. Whatever. You pass
What's the radius?
20 feet. So I guess I need 2 saves. Nah.
Here.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna keep bonking on this one that Yuane is fighting.
Yep. Okay, and it's... And you do manage to take that one down.
And now the other one. Hey! That one I mentioned.
Yay!
Which would still hit if it weren't for the nat.
True.
And now I'm gonna be smart and 5, 30. Shield on.
Good call.
Yep. And I'll end my turn.
Dolce, saves, please.
All right. Let's see if I actually do things this time. 13 and
Move.
10.
And you made it.
All right.
You get to act normally. Yeah.
Yahoo! Dolce will cast Booming Blade.
That hits.
All right.
All right.
We'll use Warm Magic to strike with the longsword to kind of like there's a lot of booming energy. She'll kind of like hit it like you would a gong. 9 was enough, right?
Yep.
All right, for 5 slashing.
Alrighty.
And then she'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I believe she'll end her turn.
I think with the difficult terrain, you would be able to get healed
True.
40 feet.
All right.
Okay. So, this guy gets a spittle back.
That's not good.
You win! No! Actually, what am I saying? You can use those odds too.
True.
Yeah, I have actual eyes there, Daffodil, that can be blinded.
Wow.
Wow.
I see how it is. Okay. It's going to... For shits and giggles, it's going to start its turn with Blinding Spittle on Yuane. who more than passes. And it's gonna go heal and make a bite attack on him. Which unfortunately just barely hits. That is 22 damage to you, Wayne. And he passes the strength save.
5d6 damage.
5d6 damage.
They hit so hard. It's like a CR, what, like 1 or 2?
2.
Crazy.
Yeah, but again, remember, like, it's got 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, it's such a monster of extremes.
Yep. It's like, nothing goes wrong, and it's the most pathetic thing ever, or everything goes wrong, and it wipes your fucking party of level 20 dudes.
This is honestly probably my favorite monster in the Monster Manual off the top of my head. I fucking love this thing.
Really? Interesting.
Something that I love. I love all this weird bullshit.
It is an entertaining one. So, first off, Yuane, I keep forgetting that he heals 410 at the start of each of his turns. Woohoo. Wisdom save. Passes. Strength save. He fails. That's fine. He doesn't need to go anywhere anyway. Attack number 1 on this guy. Hits for 11 slashing. Attack number 2. Hits for 12 more slashing. And Silly Pickles, you up. And for the first turn in a while, you don't have to make saves.
If Dolce
So
dies to
peaceful
a
out
gibbering
here.
mouther, can she pull a Dolce and now play as a gibbering mouther?
If Dolce what?
What?
If she dies to a gibbering mouther,
Oh, the
can she
answer
pull a
is
Dolce?
Why would I?
yeah. The answer is no. Lightning needs to make a new character, even if Silly Pickles wipes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because it's important to note, if you get killed by a gibbering mouther, no, you didn't. You're still alive in there.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, exactly. So now she plays as the gibbering mouther.
That is actually how it works. You're still counted as being alive. You cannot be contacted by the Speak with Dead spell.
Interesting.
So you guys really don't want to get killed by a gibbering mouther. It immediately like cuts straight through your respawn.
Yep. So I'm gonna try and hit it.
All right.
And that'll be it for my turn.
That is unfortunate. Dolce, you're up.
All right, Dolce.
1 health.
1 health.
Oh,
You got this, man.
oh boy. Dolce she'll put her 2 fingers together like a heart, causing a flame to appear, and she's gonna blow through the flame, causing it's a firebolt, but it looks really cool.
Nice.
Ooh.
Feel it. Feel free to describe how you wanted to do it.
So she's got her fingers up in that particular formation. She blows on it as if she's breathing fire, and it completely envelops the gibbering mouther. And when the fire dissipates, it has burned to a crisp.
Nice. Congratulations, you beat him.
Those things are fun.
Fun is a word. Dolce kind of like shakes her head as for all the turns that she was like going in random directions and stuff.
I can see them being fun at parties.
You guys sure took your sweet time with that one.
Yeah, just be glad you weren't close by.
Never am.
Dolce will quickly run here. take a bigger peek at what's going on in this room.
So the walls of this entire stretch are, let's see, walls of this entire area are are streaked with veins of copper. Evidently evidently a more recently active part of the evidently long abandoned mine.
Do we have a pickaxe?
I just wanted to pick one up, but I don't remember if I lost it in the fight against the gelatinous cube.
I don't think you did.
+1 pickaxe, +1 shovel. I think I have the pickaxe and the shovel. I'm just looking through to see if I've lost it at any point.
Well, then I would ask Jim, would it be feasible for us to mine some of this ore? And would it be worth it?
No.
Understandable. Have a great day.
Technically possible if you were to have your characters go through the motions of mining, but no. I'm not letting you turn this into a mining simulator.
Boo! No fun allowed. No, that's fair.
You want to turn this game into a mining simulator, I will happily turn over DM status to you and I will go play video games.
Alright, Lightning, so make a mining check.
Right, it's the infamous D&D mining check.
Every single time you swing a pickaxe, it's just give me a strength check.
Yeah.
After 10 swings, it's okay, give me a strength check and a constitution save. And then after every single turn, strength check and con save. Strength check and con save.
So I looked in the shed in our yard for the first time since I moved here the other day. There's actually an old rusty pickaxe in there. I tried taking it off the hooks it was hanging on. It's like, wow, I can barely hold this thing, let alone fucking swing it hard enough to damage rocks. You gotta be fucking huge to be a miner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I once held a pickaxe that was owned either by my family, which I guess that's now our pickaxe, or at my grandma's house, and I was like, holy shit, this thing's heavy. It gotta be like fucking, it's gotta be like 10, 15 pounds.
Up.
Well, up or down? Oh, sorry, we should probably examine a little bit more. Is there a particular vein of copper that looks more interesting to me than the others?
No, they all seem pretty bog standard, as far as veins of copper ore go in an untapped mine.
Okay. Okay, we'll step up here, see what hallways await.
Yeah, one sec. You'll never believe what happens when you round the corner in this copper mine.
All right.
Is there more copper?
Found more copper mine.
Is there anything different about this particular area up here? I'll step here.
Nope.
Okay, then I will go down this way.
You're still technically in the same area. This area is expansive. This entire area is still just copper mine.
Well, at least we're filling out a significant portion of the map.
Ooh.
Zooms out. Oh god, it's not even that significant. Well, it's pretty significant. It's a pretty significant, like, horizontal portion of the map.
Mm-hmm.
What are these smooth walls made out of?
Stone.
Okay.
Remember, like basically everything in here is just carved directly out of the mountain. Individual rooms will occasionally be something more specific, but rarer than not.
Like copper.
I mean, the walls aren't made of copper.
Well, no, what was the other room? Was it...
I think it's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
rose copper.
Everything was copper plated, yeah. This entire stretch is basically all still just copper mine. Kid you not, there's like nothing else. There's nothing else to read right now.
All right, Ethan, I'll just jump here.
You know, I have to wonder if, like, right around this first corner by the stairs, if that's, like, another sanctuary room that we just missed.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, well.
Live and let long.
No, we can try going back that way when we need a rest.
No.
Okay, we're never going back there.
That area collapsed when you guys weren't there. It wouldn't have collapsed if you had gone there, but you have not, and therefore it's all been obliterated.
Ah, yes, just like Romulus.
Exactly. Just like Romulus.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, whatever the fuck that place is. Please help me, Obi-Wan, whoever the fuck you are. You're my only hoe. Ah, this way. I see. An interesting choice, to be sure.
Just wanted to see if these link up. And I'll go back down.
You can hear the distant sound of battle.
Ah! Oh, and this is a wall?
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, maybe we should actually investigate then. How you doing on health, by the way?
Not the best. Half.
Likewise.
Really? My character is doing great.
In fact, I'm at exactly half health. And I guess I should ask, we haven't passed by any secret doors, have we?
I would have let you know.
Yeah, because I get to see him.
Nature.
Yep. Until next time you long rest. The sounds of battle continue to get louder and louder. You can hear someone grunting in pain. Yuane seems kind of agitated.
Everything okay, buddy?
I believe one of my old compatriots is nearby.
Ah! Well, let's go pay them a visit, shall we?
This room is actually illuminated by a... This room is actually illuminated by a lantern in the middle. As you guys had followed down the hall, the sounds of battle all plain and evident, to the point that Tix calls to the rest of the group, "I ain't going in there. I'll wait right here for you guys."
Okie dokie. What the fuck are these things? I don't recognize these at all.
That fact always interests me, because of the fact that, like, I am rarely surprised by things from the monster manual, because it's like one of my favorite aspects of D&D. And then there are so many monsters that I see or hear about or whatnot, see used in D&D games, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, one of these things, that you're just like, I have no clue what that is. It's always interesting when that happens to me.
Yeah.
As the group enters the room, you're able to see a harried human fighter backed into a corner, sword out, one hand on a rib, staring down his assailants, which are two dark gray-skinned gremlin-like creatures and a very large humanoid bug holding a spear. Human is very plainly not in good health at this point. Yuane does not look happy to see him. And I think that's probably where we're gonna end today's session.
Yeah.
I wanted to kill him.
You can't kill him, only I can. Cool. Got a lot done, it feels like.
Switch over to the yawning portal song.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Mission complete. Episode 12 down. Next week will be my favorite number. Episode 13.
Interestingly specific.
Alright. Well, anything else from either of you before I go into my usual spiel and we just probably call it there?
No, I had a lot of fun.
Redeeming the show abs now.
Oh boy. It's still not ready yet. Under construction. The abs are literally being constructed.
Sure. Going abs next. Let's see. No, nothing I can think of. You guys both able to play again on Friday?
I still look good for Friday.
Yay! Cool.
Right. Then, unless there's anything from you, Bralof.
Nope.
Alright, then I will see you all this coming Friday at around 10 Eastern for Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. Wrapping up the module that they're on, most likely. Level Up will be in order coming up soon. And then, of course, next Wednesday at around 10:30 Eastern will be episode 13 of the Dungeon of the Rad Rage.
Hell yeah.
I hope you all have a good night wherever you are, or good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the future. Ooh, hello from the past. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.